Hey everyone, it's Thrift Store Foam Warrior. Got my Trilogy here. Got my Sledgefire. Let's do some comparisons. First off, the Trilogy, a little bit bigger. I know it's above it there, but it's bigger in size. It holds nice. Feels comfortable against the shoulder with whatever kind of stock that is. The Sledgefire, of course, is a classic. The difference in the shells, I've put some here in my bag. You can see it can hold a lot more Sledgefire shells than Trilogy shells. They are not nearly the same at all. Trilogy shells are a lot bigger. They're a lot thicker, sturdier. It feels like construction. Although there's nothing wrong with Sledgefire shells. They're just, you know, thinner. Of course, on board, right out of the box, you can hold 5 shells. Spend a few more dollars, you can hold 3 more. Sledgefire, you're only going to be able to hold 3 shells on board. But like I said, I got my bag here, and it's full of shells. Trilogy shells at this point, easy to get. You can buy them in stores. Sledgefire shells, you can't. You got to trade for them. You got to buy them online. I have 8 total. So you got to do what you got to do to get them. But the Sledgefire is an amazing weapon. This accessory here I put on since we've got the accessory rail going on the Trilogy. I like the way the Rebel laser looks on the Sledgefire. Now let's go fire these. See if we can notice any differences. So let me go set up my camera here. We got the range. It's raining outside, so bear with me. First, we're going to fire off the Sledgefire with elite darts. So, of course, open it, load it, drop it. You see it's got a fairly decent range. The reload speed, you got to pull one of those out, pull another one out. That one didn't fire as well. And now let's try it with some Adventure Force. So that first shot was the best, but as you can see, it takes a little bit of time to reload with your sledge. Which is why I like the Trilogy, for the fact you can reload it faster. Throw the shell in, fire it, it throws it out for you, you drop the next one in. So you can be moving around. Hitting your targets, just dropping your shells. You can pick those up later. Let's try it with some Adventure Force. They still seem to work in it. I'd heard mixed reviews on using Adventure Force in it, but now I am going to say also, it's raining, so I'm going to get the blasters back in the garage here. I am going to say the range on the Sledgefire does not seem to be as good as the range on the Trilogy. Now keep in mind, both of these are still stock. I haven't done anything to either of them. The Sledgefire is obviously a few years older. If I was going to go into a war, I've honestly, like lately, I've always been taking my Sledgefire to wars. It's great fun. I'm going to be trying my Trilogy out for the first time this week. I would definitely use this in a war. This thing can blast 3 darts at once. It gives you a good spread. You can run, drop your shells, just pick them up later. You can throw them in your pocket. I was even thinking about adding a Vulcan ammo box to the side of this to catch the shells. That's a mod I'm looking into. So I like the Trilogy. This is something I would use in battle, seeing as I have been using my sledge for a while. And if we go over here to the war bin, of course, if you want to stay classic, you can just get a rough cut. But there's something I've been using for fun lately. Let me see if it's still in here. I might have taken it aside. I was shooting people with it the other day. Oh, there it is. Now, I'm just giving this an honorable mention. It doesn't take shells or anything. It takes a second to reload as it takes 5 darts. But this one fires all 5 darts at once. You pump it up. And this is a good one-shot shotgun if you want to just run into battle. So yeah, that's my review of the Trilogy and the Sledgefire, a little comparison of both. I hope you found it informative. If there's any other blasters you want to know about, let me know.